Hi everyone, this is my homage, if you like, to Amanda Gorman. I saw her reading her poem at the inauguration of Biden and was very impressed with her, so I've made this in her honour. It's made from papers from, can't remember, if I remember I'll tell you. So it's all about writing, of course. And it's got a wooden A on the front for Amanda. It has this beautiful feather in it that can actually be made into a quill pen. It's got a tie around it of black velvet, and I might just put the other light on. There we go, that might help a bit. And on the spine it's got this, I'll just take this off, slide it down to save tying up the knots all the time. So it has these wooden things here, which go rather nicely with it, and some lace down here. I seem to have a big shadow just lately. It's got this was actually an earring. Can you imagine wearing that great big thing as an earring? So it's pushed through and it's got a backing on it. And then on the back there's a photo of Earthrise, which Amanda likes. I did a lot of watching her videos and things to find out what she likes. And then these are one of my signature things that I do. They sit in the pages, you'll see when we go through, and then they come out the top with little clusters on the top. And then here, the bottom here, got a 9, a little tiny gem. I think this is breathe, an 8, and a key, and some little pearls and another gem. So we'll just move these out of the way and we'll open it up. So this is the paper called Calligraphy from one of my favourite paper companies. I can't remember which one it is. But maybe you'll recognise it. So it's got washi tape. These are all cut out from the paper with the pens on it. It's got a writing journal. And there's a picture of her there. And in here, there's a copy of the poem, The Hill Recline. And these are some of the things that she said, President 2036, 2036. And then this opens up here. And we have some lovely cards to write on, some tags. And this is a fabric pocket. And the pages in here are all on graph paper, which I've stamped and put these ink splodges on, and lots of different stamps. You don't write because you want to say something, you write because you have something to say. And here we've got, oh, this is one of the things she says, Commander-in-Chief, hashtag Commander-in-Chief, N for notebook, and on the back of it there's some little piece of paper for taking notes. Words are but pictures of your thoughts. This is one of her people that she admires, Maya Angelou, and she says that Maya Angelou is her medicine. And then this is what she said about Maya Angelou. I forgot all of what she said, yet when people asked me to repeat words 3 times, she understood me. just as she thought Shakespeare knew how it felt to be molested. Maya knew how it felt to be a black girl in Los Angeles carrying a book bag and a speech impediment. She has a problem with saying R's in her, that's her speech impediment, but she's overcome it quite well, I think, because you can't tell. There's a little card in there, and that holds that in place. Put it back on. Another cutout pen. Change is coming. This is all the way through are pictures of people that she admires. Women are powerful and dangerous. These are cutouts. Another little notebook. They've all got handmade paper in it. To write is a good way to go somewhere, moving only your heart. And then I tried to find the symbol of America and the symbol of Africa, the flower. This is the symbol of America, and this one is South Africa. I couldn't actually find one of Africa because she's very much into, the flower end was of South Africa, because she's very much into ancestry. And then there's his speech over dream. And there's some more cards in there. And this is that paper that's really beautiful. Feathers shall raise men even as they do birds towards heaven. That is by letters written with their quills by Leonardo da Vinci. And here is the letter R that she has a problem with. And can't get it open. And these are the words that she knew she had to say because she got a scholarship to Harvard and world and girl, and they're the words that she found it very difficult to say. And inside there's a quote from Nelson Mandela. Another card to write on. This is the Harvard symbol I found online. Another little place to write. And she did a poem in about poetry at the centre of democracy and about the Statue of Liberty. And this is actually the poem that's written on the Statue of Liberty. She's a change maker. And one of the favourite things that she quotes all the time is Hamilton. That show inspires her. And then somebody told her when she was young that she was actually too confident. How can you be too confident? Start writing no matter what. Oh, it goes in that way. And then this is part of the independence thing in America. That's her with her little babies. That's her mum. And then there's this by Robert Louis Stevenson. You too, my mother, read my rhymes for love of unforgotten times, and you may chance to hear once more the little feet along the floor. And I thought her mother deserved a red rose for bringing up such an amazing daughter. And then there's that fabric again, and those little things there. Then we have these are a sort of a signature thing that I do, which has got little, and it actually sits over a page like that. And then we have the guy from that show, and this is one of the first lady poets in America, I think. It's been a long time since I did this, so I've forgotten some of it. And she admires her, admires him, and writing is art. And then this turns this way, oops, and it has photos of her at the inauguration. If your dream only involves yourself, your dream is too small. And then there's Nelson Mandela there. That's her reading. She's actually the Youth Poet Laureate, and this is when she was at the Empire State Building doing poetry there. So, own myself and own my moment. I reimagine what it is to be a poet. These are all her quotes that she said, and that is 2. And then this opens this way, and there are all the people that were at the, she sang Firework, which is my favourite song. And then she said when she gave her a hug, it felt like she was hugged by an angel. And this one is my writing and my life, one morning at a time. I meet myself exactly where I am. She said that when a reporter asked if she was doing a lot of writing in lockdown, and she said she doesn't push herself to do it. She does it when she feels like it. And this is the next signature with another one of those things on it. Some more. And there's a little Tim Holtz thing that I've pinned on there. Stamperia, that's the name of the, or Stamperia, it's the name of the paper. I knew it would come to me eventually. So I made a little booklet with some of the papers in. And this is Be Original. Oh, and there's the art. Some more cutouts. I'll just show you the top of this. You can see the little, these are like typesetting things from Tim Holtz, and I think that is too. And then it's got pens on it, and inside the papers to write on. Just pop that on there. And then we've got that one of those tiny little clips with an A on it, and then another tag to write on. And here's those flowers again, because I thought it was very black and white, so I just wanted that pop of colour. And this is one of course, her favourite people, Oprah. That's in the colour purple. Very interesting. 2 little cards in there. Story matters. Some more. And she's also very much into Me Too, which is Article 9, and We the People, which is the start of their independence. Another envelope. She's got cards in it, and then a load of the folded graph paper. So there's lots and lots of areas in here to write, which of course you need to have for a writer. This is actually, I made it for her, and I've been trying to get hold of her because I made it ages ago, and I can't get it to her. I've put a private video up that I've sent her a link to, but it's obviously not getting to her because there's millions and millions of people that are trying to contact her. So if anybody knows how to contact her, let me know. Change Sings, that's a children's book that she's written. This is one of the first black poets that was a slave, and she wrote a poem and they didn't believe her. They didn't believe that she wrote it, so she had to stand in front of 14 men to prove that she had the brains to actually write a poem. Here's where those little charms are attached. It's by one of the swing clips by Tim Holtz, and it actually does come off. If you pinch that in, it comes off. Some more journaling cards, and Amanda is a wordsmith, and then this page has got "Don't make it political." Why not? And Black Lives Matter, because she's very much into that as well, of course. And then I couldn't find a picture of her actual ancestors, but this is a writing board. I'll put a note on it. This is a writing board because the pages are bulky to write on. Slip this behind the page for a smoother surface. So you put it in there and then you can write. There's still got a little bump down there because of that pocket there, but it does help when the journal's full of things. So this is ancestry, and we have a picture of those slaves. And look at this lady here. She looks really terrified of the camera. What's going on? And this one here can hardly lift her head up. So there you go. I hope someday to be able to send it to Amanda herself. Bye.